Um, Welcome to my first podcast/talk show, I guess. And this is my friend here, Fuyuki, and he's one of my friend who I know him from the exchange. Yeah, welcome.
Hey, konnichiwa.
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 Okay, so Fuyuki, today we are talking about Japan exchange, right?
Yeah.
What are the experiences that we get from exchange? Maybe let's share about how we met first. Like, when did we started this exchange thing?
Okay. Let me think. It was 2018, right? So
Yeah, it was 2018.
and you was like came late, a bit late in October, I assume. Right?
Yeah. It's the autumn time.
Yeah, it's the autumn time, and while we're preparing for the Sodaisai, right?
Yeah, the festival. Yeah.
Yeah, the festival, and
Nice.
I think that's how we met. And you were in the Japanese class
Yeah.
back then. Yep. And then you was approaching me. Hey, I'm Bong Sunway, and from Malaysia too. Nice to meet you.
Hey,
Oh yeah.
bestie from Malaysia. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was quite shocked though. Like, in that class, I thought I was the only Malaysian there, and then hey, it turns out hey, Fuyuki, another
Yeah.
Malaysian. Yeah. So, yeah, it was very nice, and we learned Japanese together, and
Yeah,
we travel together a lot, right?
Yep.
I think you
Yep.
travel a lot, than me, a lot more than me, cause I been in Japan for about 4 months only, and then you are like 1 year, right?
Yeah. For a year exchange program.
Yeah, and then I remember our first trip is going to where, right? I forgot
It's
already.
go to Tachikawa. You know IKEA.
Yeah. Tachikawa,
That moment
yeah. Yeah, that was like
where we walk like 12 kilometers from Hachioji to Tachikawa.
yeah.
Crazy.
I mean that's okay for me. I mean we are in Japan and the weather is cool. If you
Yeah.
are in Malaysia, you walk about 4 km. That would be hell no. I mean even a 500-meter walk, I also like. Hey,
Yeah,
let's just drive. Yeah, and we used to walk a lot, right?
As I always say to you,
Yeah.
we need to walk at least 20 kilometers per day during our traveling.
Yeah, that's like your requirement, right?
Yeah,
It's
it's my
not my
requirement.
requirement. It's not my requirement. It's yours, and I have no
It's
choice.
unnecessary.
Yeah, cause the places that we've been to is always those nature places, right? The mountains
Yeah,
and the hills.
the mountain, the hills,
Yeah,
and we went to some towns too.
yeah.
Mhm.
Mainly is those like nature spots. I mean, we seldom go to those like tourist destination, right? I mean,
Yeah.
those are very typical. I mean, if we want to like get blend in like a local, maybe we go to like some of the very local spots. Yeah.
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 I think most of the foreigners who went to Japan, they missed that kind of opportunity. They didn't plan well with the local.
Yeah.
So it's like uh I mean, you are in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I think everyone in their own country they have their sort of like city thingy whatsoever. It's the same with
Yeah.
Japan. It's just Japan have more advanced things.
Yeah, correct.
But looking by the local in Japan, the kampong side, I think it's one of the most beautiful thing that most of the foreigners missed it. The
Yeah,
kampong
correct.
side, yeah.
Correct. Because most people see Japan as like a very modern city, right? With a lot of
Yep.
maybe skyscrapers and a lot of technologies, robots, and all sort of things.
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't see the nature side, the more so
Yeah.
like a village side of
Mm-hmm.
Japan,
Yep.
which is very beautiful. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I suggest if anyone would want to go to Japan, can go to those like nature spots where there is like less people and less tourists. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think you will not regret. Yeah. And speaking about like modern technologies, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of weird that Japan is still using notes. I mean bank notes a lot, right? They're still using
Yep.
cash. I mean
Yeah.
in those like very modern countries like maybe USA or China, they already like using what, cards or maybe digital transactions, right? Using
Yep.
phone and maybe watches. And I don't know. What do you think? What do you think about it?
Yeah. I think one of the difficulties that most of
Yeah.
the foreigners like facing in going to Japan, it's
Yeah.
they still use this kind of traditional way.
Yeah.
Like for example, the money itself, like who use 1 cent like
I
correctly,
get it. I
right?
get
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
I get
yeah.
it.
Like if you're buying something, for example, the price is 863, for example.
Yeah.
It's gonna like, oh my god, 63. Where do I want to get 3 cent, like 3 yen?
Yeah. Right. It's very troublesome. I hate coins.
Yeah, me too.
I hate coins so much. I mean, the coin is heavy, and then
Mm-hmm.
it's very hard to keep it. Like if you get many coins, then you keep it in maybe one pocket or one wallet or something, and then when you want to use it, it's still very troublesome. You take out and then you count, and then you see, hey, this one, hey, it's not, and then you it's just awkward. Okay, it's just getting awkward. Like you are
Yeah.
counting in front of the cashier and everyone is queuing at the back. Right.
Normally, I would say no. I don't have 3 cent. I'm sorry. Even though it's full in my bag. No, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not keen to do like to get out the 3 cent for you.
Yeah, basically I just take out the 1,000 yen and then, hey, take it.
Yeah.
Just give me all the exchange, okay? Just give me all the changes and I will just keep it under my drawer. Yeah. And then why do you think that they are still using notes a lot? I mean, why not they are using cards and those digital transaction more frequent?
It's a good question actually. I think
Yeah.
they are more encouraging in use of money notes.
Yeah.
Back then before the COVID hit the world. But I think right
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
Japan is slowly changing
Slowly changing,
to
right?
more, slowly
Mm.
it's changing towards something like e-transaction whatsoever.
Yeah.
I think it's more how to say useful in this
Mm.
kind of situation, right? We're still in the pandemic.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe I came to think about it. I think, is it because of the like aging population in Japan? Like most of them are like old people, and so that like they are not so good with like technology and stuff. I don't know. Maybe
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
one of the point. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Because
Yeah.
Japan has been like the population is decreasing since 30 years ago, and it's keep increasing even today.
Yeah.
And all the machi and the what pachi,
Yeah,
they
correct.
all of them cannot like use technology very well.
Yeah. Yeah, correct, right. Yeah. So other than that, yeah, and I think Japan, right? I have like two things that
Mm-hmm.
I want to share about. Like they are quite, how to say, they are quite considerate in terms of
Mm-hmm.
for their customers. Like
Mm-hmm.
when you go to supermarket, right? And then after you pay your goods, and then and then there is like a table, right, where you can
Mm-hmm.
take the plastic bag and then put your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And beside the table there is a wet cloth, right?
Yeah.
Like every time when you try to open the plastic bag, and then your hand is just like cannot help you to open it,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
you have to touch something wet to open it up. I think
Mm-hmm.
I think that one is quite how to say, it's quite considerate.
Yeah. It's very useful for
Yeah.
those who are having trouble to open the plastic bag.
Yeah, I mean I face a lot of this problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and yeah, I think they really do care and think a lot for their customers.
Yep.
Yeah.
And sometimes they even prepare newspaper. Let's say if you went to Daiso and
Yeah.
you buy something like a mug,
Yeah.
and then they prepare for you a newspaper so you can wrap the mug yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you
Correct.
still remember, in Daiso, Hachiaji Daiso, above of Donkey, they do prepare such thing. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's yeah, it's very convenient.
Mm-hmm.
Then most memorable thing that happened for me when I'm in Japan is traveling. Definitely traveling.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, and definitely traveling with you. Of course, we we have a lot of what ups and downs when
Yep.
traveling. It's not easy though. Especially we did a lot of hiking, and then
Mm-hmm.
we just when we lost, right, we don't know the route, and then we just see the GPS, and we are like, hey,
Yeah.
just just use our sixth sense, and then it's like, yeah, just YOLO, just go. Yeah, it's
I mean, that's how I've been
crazy.
traveling around Japan actually. I just look at the Google map and
Yeah,
that's it. Whatever in the
yeah,
Google
correct.
map, it's what my direction is.
Yeah, and when the map cannot function properly, we use our own GPS.
Yeah.
Yeah, we use our own GPS.
I mean,
And
most of the most memorable that we have is hiking, and then we found this Kotohira shrine. Do you still remember in Arukino? I think. Yeah. That night.
The
I mean that
sacred
when
shrine.
we when we hike, it's near to the dusk, and then it's turned really dark in the
Yeah,
night, and then
yeah.
me and Teron were like, okay, this is scariest experience ever in our hiking experience.
Yeah. Uh, but after that we saw snow, right? It was
Yeah,
snowing. It was snowing, and
it was
then
snowing.
yeah, and then that was my first time. I think, yeah, my first time
Mm-hmm.
seeing snow. I would say the front part was scary, and then after part is like, whoa, surprising because we see snow.
Okay.
Because
For you, I think yeah.
Because I heard
Go on.
last time, right? Last time,
Uh-huh.
all of the friends in university said that, hey, Tokyo is snowing like around November or December, but
Mhm.
that time when we are in Japan, we don't get to see the snow. We didn't get to see the snow, and I was like, no, I must see the snow before I get back to Malaysia. And then hey, there you go. After the hike, then we saw the snow. Yes, I was like, yes, no regret.
I mean, for you, it's such amazing experience, but the way I think back then, it's quite different. I thought there's some like Yuki Onna is following us, something like that. You know,
Yuki Onna.
yokai, some Japanese ghosts are following us
Yeah,
from the mountain.
I don't know. Maybe maybe there's some yokai. We don't know, but yeah, it was a very nice experience. Yeah, I would say. Once in a lifetime experience.
Yeah, once in a lifetime.
Yeah. What are your most memorable experience when you are in Japan?
Let me see. I have a lot actually.
Oh,
Really,
do you have
really
like maybe 2 or 3 most memorable one? Like
most memorable.
like when you think about your Japan when you think about your Japan exchange, maybe the one thing that immediately comes to your mind. Yeah, that story or the experience.
Okay, the first one, I think when I travel alone to Hokkaido during Yuki Matsuri. That's one of the thing, because I mean I went there unprepared, so I just went to Hokkaido,
Yeah.
buy the tickets, and I think it's about 3 days before. I just buy the
Wow.
ticket and then go to Hokkaido.
More
And
YOLO than me. Well, that time I already went back to Malaysia. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was in February.
Yeah.
And during my stay in Hokkaido, right, I went to Otaru, and the most memorable, I would say, during that day, there was a blizzard in Hotaru.
Blizzard.
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 Kabuki.
Okay.
Yeah, blizzard.
So. Okay.
You know, I was thought in my mind that time, blizzard. Yeah, it's blizzard. It's nothing much. It's just, snowing with a heavy wind, something like that. So what I do back then, from Otaru station, I went walk to another station. I think it's about like 2 kilometer plus the range.
Okay.
So while walking at there, right, I began to realize that okay, it's getting cold. My hand is turning a bit bluish. Yeah, it's really cold, and
no.
I don't know what to do. Even the Hokkaido people are not around actually. They just stay at home.
So just you in the middle of the snow.
Yeah, just me.
Oh no. Is it visible?
So went crazy lah.
Can you like see what's in front?
Not really.
Oh,
Not really.
no. You just
yeah,
keep walking.
It was blizzard.
Wait.
Yeah, I just walking.
You just heading to the next station, is it?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
And
are you
one of
using
the main
GPS?
Yeah. Seldomly, because it's too cold, right?
Yeah,
So
and then
you
just can't barely hold anything, right?
Yeah, that's the thing. I almost lost my glasses that day.
Oh shit.
Because it's fall around and I can't see anything. It's all white.
Oh, that's bad. That's very scary though.
Yeah.
Like only you yourself. Like Damn. Wait, you don't have like any heat packs with you like that time?
I do have. I bought like 2 only, and then I lost one because it was blizzard, right? I lost one of it, and then okay, I'm not going to get it back. I mean, return to the road again. No, no, no. Just go straight.
No, that's definitely not enough. One heat pack definitely. Wait, what was the temperature like that time?
I think it's around minus 15 and
Oh
lower,
my,
yeah.
minus 15. Oh
And it's
no.
blizzard.
I think at most I only experienced -1. I cannot imagine what -15 is like. Dang.
Oh, it's super cold.
Oh no. Wow, especially your hands is getting blue.
Yeah, it's getting blue because
Oh no.
I was at the outside for quite a long time.
Okay.
That's why it's getting blue. Yeah.
Oh no. Then you managed to get to the station, right?
Yeah.
Do your hands feel like very pain or anything? Like you cannot feel anything?
Yes, it's really in pain. So the moment I almost reached the station, right?
Yeah.
I was running towards it.
Oh no.
There's no way I cannot bear the coldness. I mean, it's too cold. I have to run to the station because it's warm at there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Wow. That was such a scary and it's surely
Scary,
unforgettable for you.
Scary but adventurous.
Yeah.
One of the top memorable of my experience in Japan.
Yeah. I mean, other than this, the other experience I think would be Fuji Mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Mount
no.
Fuji.
Yeah, that's your story is also whoa. That story also very scary for me.
It's a mess. It's a mess trip. One, and as usual, I booked the the homestay there, right? Something like a homestay, like
Yeah.
something that you are. It's a rest place above Mount Fuji. I think it's 3 days before,
Yeah.
as usual. And then the moment I went to the Mount Fuji, right, I realized that I went to a wrong road.
Oh.
So basically, it's supposed to be Fujinomiya, if I'm not mistaken, the name. But I went to Gotemba Road. In the end, that's not the worst part. I was saying to myself, it's just Mount Fuji because, in Sabah we have Mount Kinabalu, right?
Yeah.
4,000 kilometers more higher than Mount Fuji.
What is Mount Fuji anyway?
Yeah, what is Mount Fuji like? Well, Mount Fuji is only 3,700 plus whatsoever.
Yeah.
Then when I was hiking, I realized something. Is that
What?
from station 5 to station 6, why the time is taking too much? And yeah.
Oh, that
And then
time
I
you
look
still
at
haven't realized yet you are taking the long
Yeah, I
road.
haven't realized, and then I checked back, right? The map of the trail
Yeah.
of Gotemba Trail.
Yeah.
It took like 180 minutes to get to the next station, and I searched in Google. It turned out Gotemba Trail is one of the hardest trail in all of the Mount Fuji hiking trail.
Yeah.
That's how messed up I was.
And then I remember you only bring what? A bottle
Oh,
of
yeah.
water and one snack bar. Dang.
Yes.
You're so underprepared. So underprepared for the hiking.
Because I have an imagination. In each station in Mount Fuji, they have this stall, like shop whatsoever there.
Yeah.
So that's why I only brought like less than a liter of water
Oh.
and a chocolate, 2 onigiri. That's all.
Wow.
And I went with a friend of mine, which from Hong Kong.
Yeah.
And she kind of like a bit have difficulty in climbing up the Mount Fuji back then, so I have to give last bite of my onigiri to him, and then last of my bit of my water.
Oh no.
Because I saw him more. Okay, you need this more than I am, so go on, leave, please.
Hey, that's my onigiri. Hey, take that. I don't need it.
But yeah, it's really a mess plan, and that's not the worst part. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we realized that we are at the wrong trail.
Yeah.
And then, as I mentioned just now, the rest place of our suppose what we went is on the other side, right?
Yeah.
And it's already 7 p.m. and we haven't reached the summit at all.
Okay. What time you have to reach?
We cannot reach it because it's already 7. It's already dark. Quite fortunately, they're still accepting a guest, because according to them, they can't really accept a guest because there's a lot of people actually hiking Mount Fuji, and most of them are booked in advance.
Yeah.
Yeah. So luckily, there's still some of place lah back then.
Oh.
So we went to the nearest hut and have a rest there until 1 in the morning, and we continue our hiking to the summit.
Oh. Wouldn't it be very dark?
It's super dark.
Oh no, that's worse than 7 p.m. Oh, but they still open for people to climb at 1 a.m.
It's open for 24 hours actually.
Do you have a light with you? Like maybe headlight or no nothing?
No.
Oh no, how do you see?
I forgot to bring it actually.
Oh no. Wait,
because,
can you see in front?
That's why I just used my phone torchlight. That's all. It was so awkward because everyone have their own torchlight, right? And I only use my phone.
Wait, how do you climb? Like you holding your phone in one hand and then you climb with another hand?
Yeah. So I have a stick, and then there's a phone. I mean, like I just holding my phone like that, and then climb.
That's totally underprepared.
and they actually another story before I went to the Mount Fuji, right? So I only slept for 2 hours because I need to finish my history essay.
Okay.
So I was writing my essay until 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
And then I have to submit it before 8 in the morning. And by 9 in the morning, we depart from our dormitory to Mount Fuji. So my only sleep is on the train from Hachioji to Fuji-eki. Yeah.
Okay, so you did not have enough rest before you go to Fuji, and then when you're at the Fuji, you're so underprepared that you only have your phone camera, 1 chocolate, and less than a liter of water, and then you even give your last bite of onigiri to your friend, And you take the longest trail and toughest trail. Oh no.
Yep.
That's so messed up. That's so messed up.
It's totally messed up.
But I'm still amazed though. You make it to the top.
Yeah, I did make the summit.
Yeah.
So in the hut, right, in the rest place, I did buy a chocolate and a crackers, a bottle of water. All of them cost me 2,000 yen.
Wow. 2,000 for the whole hike. Does the Fuji climbing itself needs any payment?
Oh, back then we don't have to pay anything actually. Yeah, just went straight and then do the climb.
Oh, okay. So the total cost for your whole Fuji mountain trip is like roughly 2,000 yen only.
Not really lah, because include the hut, right, the rest place. We have to pay like 7,000 yen. Yeah, 7,000 yen per night.
Okay. Oh, okay. Wow, but that's definitely way lower than those normal climbers.
Mm-hmm.
You're like the very underprepared one, but very, I don't know, very adventurous and managed to get it to the top. Wow, I'm very amazed
And then
by that.
in terms of gear, I don't have a proper gear actually, a proper hiking gear. I just use my sneakers when I went to Mount Fuji.
Wow. Did you get any altitude sickness?
I don't.
Oh, you don't.
I don't at all.
Wow.
I don't have it at all.
Okay. Oh, that's a bonus for you. Oh, okay.
I guess people from Sabah have this kind of privilege.
Okay.
That's the most thing that I miss about Japan.
Yeah.
The season in Japan is quite amazing. Especially, I love winter.
Yeah.
That's the most how to say the thing that I like about Japan.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like winter. I like snow.
It's way hotter than Malaysia, right? For summer in Japan.
It's way hotter than Malaysia. It can reach 40 Celsius actually.
Oh, yeah, it's not fun.
It's a headache. So during summer, I didn't went out much because I have the weather there. It's too humid, it's too dry. And about the two seasons, like either spring or autumn, it's really nice because the weather is a bit cold for walking. But there is one thing that I hate about those two seasons.
What?
Which is what do you call it? Kafun show. The hay fever.
Okay, hay fever.
Yeah, because I have it.
Oh, you have it? Okay.
Yeah, I have it. And yeah, I have a bad experience actually about hay fever back in Japan, where my eyes is quite. I have an itchy eye back then, and then it's. I have to skip one class for it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. What are the symptoms though? Itchy eyes?
Yeah, my eyes went turn red and it went so itchy.
And then it's just itchy eyes. What about other symptoms? There are no other symptoms.
For myself, it's just an itchy eyes. I'm not sure about the rest because I think it's different for person. They have a different reaction to it.
Oh, okay.
And there actually a word to describe kafun, which in Japanese they say kafun wa kokumin no teki, means it's the enemy of the people.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wow.
because most of the Japanese get it to have
The
it.
number one enemy.
Yeah, number one enemy.
Especially in spring.
Yep, spring. Even in autumn too.
Oh, people are happy seeing the sakura bloom, but hey, be careful of the hay fever. Yeah. Oh, that's definitely not fun.
But it's okay as long as
Yeah.
I stay away from the what they call tugi tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a type of tree that spread the pollen allergies. As long as I stay away from that tree, it's fine.
Oh, stay away from that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, maybe next time you when you go to Japan again, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where do you want to go again? Like, any places that you miss the most?
Definitely, it will be
Definitely, yeah.
Hokkaido.
Oh,
Oh.
the place that getting you some blizzard and some blue hands, I guess. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Hokkaido is a very huge area. I
Yeah.
only cover like Sapporo, Otaru, and other northern place of Sapporo. That's all for the 4 days. Because most of my time I spent at Yuki Matsuri. But I want to go to Wakanai, which is the
Wakanai, which is you don't know. I don't know. Enjoy it in Japanese.
yeah, it's Wakanai.
Wakanai.
I think going to Wakanai, the most northern point of Japan.
Okay.
That and went to the southern or eastern part of Japan.
Yeah.
Which is they have these how to say local people, what they call it is Ainu people.
Mm-hmm.
So the Ainu people is actually the one who stay in Hokkaido. I mean the origin.
Like those indigenous people.
Yeah, indigenous people. The origin of the land.
Ainu. Okay.
Yep, people of Ainu. So I'm as a my major is in history.
Yeah.
So as a historian, I'm quite interested. I mean, to learn about their culture. Even their language is not
Very
the
different.
same with. Yeah, it's different. It's another I say another language. It's not Japanese.
Oh, it's not like a dialect, Japanese dialect.
Nope.
No.
No, it's not
Wow.
a dialect. It's another.
Wait, and then if that's the case, then they definitely cannot interact with Japanese people, right?
There's a long history about it. If you read the history of the Ainu people resistant to the Japanese how to say back then to the governor of Japanese, and in the end they have to surrender, and the land of Hokkaido become part of Japan, and there is one policy where the Ainu people have to assimilate with the Japanese people, and yeah, they have to learn Japanese.
Oh, so that means the Ainu nowadays can speak Japanese.
Yeah, most of them as there are some of the portion where even the Japanese itself they don't know that they have this Ainu bloodline
Mm-hmm.
because they mingle it with the Japanese
yeah, they
people
already blend
really.
in, right?
Yeah,
Long
yeah.
ago. Oh,
Yep.
okay. I see. So now they are living in like proper housing area, right? Not like
Yep.
in the forest or any places
No.
like that.
And then they have a culture village too in what they call it as Akang village at there.
Oh.
So I'm quite
Okay.
interested to learn about them.
So maybe next time when you get to Hokkaido, you can go and interact with these Ainu people
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and know about their culture and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's okay. Oh, yeah. Maybe next time let's go to Hokkaido. I also want to go. Like
experience the
yeah.
minus 15.
No, yeah. I mean, experience the coldness, but not the blizzard. Okay, not the pain, not the pain and suffer. No, I just want the fun. Okay, just want the fun. Hokkaido probably is like you say, right? It's very big, and then probably we need to rent a car, right?
Yes,
To
we need to
better
rent a car
for better mobility. Yeah.
because unlike Honshu, Hokkaido doesn't have that how to say a train railways
Yeah.
as in the mainland. So some of the places in eastern way or northern part of Japan, I mean northern part of Hokkaido, it's not accessible by train. So you need a car to go there.
Yeah.
And then
Definitely.
forgetting about the walking in Hokkaido because there is a bear attack in Hokkaido. So yeah, better don't walk. Oh yeah, there was one place which I wish to go, which is Shimane.
Himane.
If Shimane is just below Totori.
Oh, okay. I
It's
don't know that.
near to the Sea of Japan lah.
Oh, okay.
So the reason why I want to go to Shimane because if you know Izumo,
What's
Izumo
Izumo?
Taisha.
It's
Izumo,
another shrine.
yes, it's one of the important shrine in Japan, grand shrine,
Oh, okay.
which dedicate to the Izanagi or Izanami, the god of Izanagi and Izanami.
Oh.
So
yeah.
those people who want to learn about Shintoism, yes, you can go to either to Izumo or you can go to Ise, grand shrine in Mie.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, and one more thing for people who would like to go for exchange in Japan. Do you have like any advice, or do you have like any suggestion or anything they want to talk about?
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk about which part of Japan those people want to go. They need to decide.
Maybe just assume the central region.
Okay, then
Tokyo and
for the first timer, I suggest just go to either Tokyo.
Okay.
Or go to Kyoto or Osaka because this is the place that most of the foreigners are interested in.
Yeah.
And while at there, you can learn a lot of things, especially in terms of let's say culture. Yeah. So this kind of area do provide with the culture of Japan. They do show a lot of it. The history of Japan too, of course. Yeah. And most of those whoever you stay with this university, of course, being an exchange student, right? It's under your home university. Of course, the university in Japan will take care of you very well, and you and I know that the most, right? How well the Japanese treat us back then.
Japanese hospitality is the best.
Yeah.
So don't worry about anything.
And the most important thing that people always ask of doing exchange is the scholarship. Either the scholarship are provided or not, right?
Yeah.
Again, it's under the agreement of both university. For example, my university in University of Malaya, right? We have a lot of agreement with the university around Japan. So which a lot of them do provide us with scholarship, and do check that.
Right.
I think Japanese university are very generous because most of them did provided scholarship for foreign students who want to go exchange at their university. It can be either under the government of Japan. For example, Jasho is one of them.
Yeah.
And yeah, enjoy, apply
Yeah.
it, enjoy went to
Yeah.
Japan. And about staying in Japan, there's no actually need to worry, nothing much to worry,
Yeah.
right? And one of the common question to whether they need a Japanese level to go to Japan.
Yeah. I
I
think this is
think
the most common question.
yeah, the most common, right?
Yeah.
For us, I think we can speak Japanese very well. So there's no
I'm still okay.
I
I'm
mean,
not considered very good,
yeah,
but
it's
yeah, maybe daily conversations is okay for
mm-hmm.
me.
For those who can speak Japanese, it's a bonus for you.
Yeah.
But for those who can't, if you're staying at big city like Tokyo, Osaka, or even you're staying at city, no need to worry much because most of the sign they have in language in English, and even in train, they do provide an English translation. So language wisely, if you are staying in a big city, no problem. Unless you are going to kampong lah, and then that might be a problem a bit. But the Japanese are very generous. They will help you.
although they don't know what you are saying.
Yeah. They will help you. That for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Speaking about exchange, I think you were definitely going for a Japanese class or something, right? Like once after 2 or 3 months, like maybe you are getting better at your Japanese, then maybe you can showcase some, like asking directions, those simple things. The most important thing is travel a lot. Yeah.
Yes.
It's must travel. Like yeah, you have this opportunity, you must grab it, right, and then go and explore more. Maybe you can start from Tokyo first, like for those first timer. This is the first step to getting know about Japan. Okay, I think that's pretty much about it. Yeah.
Yep.
I think we should end this podcast right here.
Yeah.
So I guess I see you.
Yep.
Yeah.
I guess I see you guys around, and
ciao.
bye.
Bye bye.